concrete slab is poured, now your house is really going to start taking shape. The next step is to install the engineered trusses. Most people, and I don't understand this, but most people are still just putting a traditional roof on top of an ICF house. Some people will use an engineered truss, but they're not, in my opinion, going the next step that makes your house as safe as it needs to be. Most trusses are really not designed to stand up to heavy winds, especially not to a tornado. And if you look at the way that most ICF manufacturers recommend that you install the roof to the walls, they will tell you to take a 2x6, a treated 2x6, and embed it in the top of the wall and put an anchor bolt about every 4 feet or so. And then you're just going to attach your trusses or your rafters, whichever way you're going to build the house. You're going to attach that to that wooden top plate and use hurricane clips to hold it down. It might be the accepted method, but in my opinion, it is really, really lacking in providing safety for your house and for the people who are living in the house. For the last 12 years or so, we've done it different, like a lot of other things that we do, but we've done it different. We have a truss manufacturer, Ray Kemper Truss. They're a regional manufacturer of trusses, and they engineer every single house and every single roof that we put on a house. We'll send the plans that your architect or your draftsman designed. We're going to send that over to the engineers at Ray Kemper Truss, and they are going to design the roof. It'll look just like you want it to look, just like the draftsman or the architect drew it, but it's going to be engineered to withstand a 200-mile-an-hour wind. We did that for a particular reason. In our part of the world, the Joplin tornado came through, whatever it is, 12, 14 years ago, and it was devastating. It killed 174 people. It was the worst tornado we've ever had in this part of the country. That tornado's winds approached 200 miles an hour. So when I was designing these houses, I went to the engineers and I said, I want my roof to withstand at least the worst that we've ever had. And that's why we do an engineered truss system that's engineered to withstand a 200-mile-an-hour wind. You actually will have a stamp on the drawings of all of the plans that shows that 200-mile-an-hour wind resistance. So once the concrete walls are set, once the ICF walls are set and we're pouring the concrete in it, the very last step of the day is to install the tie-down strips, what we're going to use to attach the walls to the trusses. That also comes from the truss manufacturer. We install those down into the concrete. And then once the crane shows up to set the trusses, they set down right beside that tie-down strip and they're nailed into place. We have to put at least 9 nails in it. That's what the manufacturer calls for. We fill up every hole that's available. We put a nail in every hole. So we've installed your roof trusses on top of the ICF walls and has a 200-mile-an-hour wind resistance. We deck the roof with a product from Advantech called the Zip System. If you've driven around and seen new houses being built and it has this orange colored decking on the roof, that's the Zip System from Advantech. It's nailed into place. They come in 4x8 sheets. The tar paper that you would usually see on a roof before they put the shingles on or the steel, the tar paper is not necessary with the Zip System because that color is the tar paper. It is the vapor barrier. It's baked into the wood itself. Then all the joints, those 4x8 panels that are going together, all the joints get taped, and your house is all but dry at that point. It's not, because the tape, as good as it is, it's never going to be perfect, and it still is a wooden roof. It's not the finished roof. But after that decking is on, then we come in with either a shingle or a standing seam hidden fastener steel roof. You make the choice and do your finished roof. The standing seam hidden fastener steel roof is the most popular roof that we put on. There are no exposed fasteners, so the roof will never leak. It is the last roof you'll ever put on a house. Comes in, I don't know how many different colors, but a whole bunch of colors. You will be able to find the color that you want. And at that point in time, your roof is finished. We then come back after the roof is finished, and then it's time to finish the inside. So we're going to do all the interior framing, everything that was drawn for a wall by your architect or your draftsman for where all your rooms are going to go. We install all of that framing. Now, it's probably got to stop here because some people forget this. When we do the estimate, we're going to provide an estimate for all of the labor and materials to get your house dry, except for the stud wall material and the cost of the windows and the doors. We're going to install your windows and the doors. The framers, as soon as they finished installing all of your interior walls, then they're going to install the windows and the doors. They're also going to do all of the framing, and that is the only thing that's not included is the cost of those materials for your framed walls. So now your house has the ICF footings, the walls, the engineered trusses, the decked roof, the finished roof. Your windows and your doors are installed. All your concrete under slab plumbing is done. The finished concrete slab is finished. All of the interior walls are framed and your house is dry. It is ready for the next step. It is ready for somebody to come in and make it pretty.